Now we need to talk to Luther. Now I know he might not be happy with us for rejecting him for the one concert, but he's important for starting or triggering our initial goal. So, Simon, do you know what the biggest problem is with the city? Minneapolis just doesn't have enough places for stupendously wealthy people to congregate in peace, quiet, and prosperity. Yeah, it's a real shame. You're absolutely right. And a small group of people with almost unlimited assets can't isolate themselves from the rest of the rabble. What hope for freedom is there? But you have an idea, right? Absolutely. The old museum is the perfect place to execute my plan. It's chic, it's high class, and it's been out of business for a long time. Is it? Okay, I can't believe how many businesses are not open, like the whole Izzle factory, and apparently the museum's not functioning. You want to reopen the museum? Precisely. And to make that happen, you need to do two things. First, hire a curator to run the place, and then earn some money and use it to sponsor one museum exhibit. If there's nothing to see, people won't come. Why not ask your dad for help? I can't. He shoots down all my ideas. And when I told him I wanted to reopen the museum, he told me he was planning to turn it into a really large sauna. You're right. That's an even worse idea. Didn't I say so? Sometimes father can be a real grump. But hey, we'll show him. If the museum is a success, he won't be able to buy it so easily. And you and I might actually make a little profit. So that's what we're going to do. We need to find a person that will run it though, and I believe that person is the weird looking chick from the carnival. I just saw her actually. Where is she? Ah, this is the person I'm looking for. Hello there. What's up? Do you know anyone who'd like to run a museum? As a matter of fact, I do. A dear friend on the west coast. A dear broke friend, actually. But if we can scrooge up 300 simoleons, we can fly her over here immediately. Okay, I thought it was her, but apparently it's her friend or something. Of course I have the money. Got it, right here. Count it up. Great, she'll be so happy. So there we go, that's done and dusted. And now all we have to do is wait for the museum to open, which is like in an hour? Yeah. And we just have to buy an exhibit. I'm probably going to buy quite a few because I believe you actually get a weekly paycheck of whatever you spend on the exhibits. So that's quite nice. Good, easy way to make money. I'm not sure what the percentage is. I'm sure it's something like 10%. Okay, let's go in now. Now where are these exhibits? Oh, is there something there? Is it just fruit or something, or is it an Izzle? There's nothing. How anticlimactic. Oh, who are you? Oh, I can buy things from you. I can get a tombstone. How joyful. A cheap tombstone. Okay, are we on floor 1 now? Or... Oh no, we're not even on floor 1, okay. Okay, so can we buy this? How do we buy exhibits? Okay, that's a bit too much. What's in my budget? 500? Yeah, I can manage that. Let's just buy that one. I think you can get away with buying anyone. No, I won't buy it. Yeah. Look at that. There we go. I'm actually going to buy a few exhibits, just spend all my money on this stuff. Yeah, we can afford that. Yep. Oh wow, a giant lava lamp. Yeah, that's art. That's art. Should be in the museum. Yep, we have enough money for that, and I think that's all we can buy right now. So we've basically bought most of the stuff we can buy for the exhibits on the first floor, except for this one, which is like 3 grand or something. And I'm sure it's more expensive on floor 2. Let me actually quickly go look. Oh, so it's just one thing. Oh wow, okay. So we only need to accumulate like 7,000, and then we've bought all the exhibits here, which is not that expensive actually. We can do that with the somewhat of ease. And then we'll get a certain percentage for the entirety of the game, which will be nice. Like, I don't know if it comes alongside when we get our when we have to pay for our house, but that would be pretty cool if we picked up both checks and we got more money. I'm sure we will. Hey Simon, I just got the word. The museum curator, that word's so difficult to pronounce, showed up. Hey, was that fast or what? Everything's sorted. Now what about this business deal you mentioned? It's only fair. So here's the deal. You get a check in the mail for each piece you finance. The more expensive the item, the more you make. Okay. That's a nice bonus. It's peanuts, that's all. But it's something to think about if you're bored. Anyway, have a blast. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's 10% for everything we buy, but we'll see. We'll find out. So, someone's come to quite a bit of wealth recently. Yeah, that happened. I didn't intend to make that much money from doing the comedy stand-up. It just happened by accident. Normally I get somewhere between like 2,000-3,000 on a good try on the comic explosions, but I managed to keep it going for some reason. It might have been glitched because I swear the flowers or the applause that comes out at you, I swear that stops after a certain amount of time, and it didn't seem to stop after, 20 minutes of me playing that constantly. And instead of making, my top 3,000, I made like 18,000. So we have plenty of money, and with that money, we're going to go to the museum and purchase more of those exhibits. And it also means we won't have to work for quite some time, which is nice. There's actually a couple of we have to wait just a few moments. There's actually a few things I want to talk about. I'm actually recording this on a different day, and I want to just go through a couple of things, because we're about to finish mission 3, and stuff's going to happen, and I just want to wrap up some things that, so like some unanswered questions, or stuff we have to do, or I have to show you guys. Yes, I would like to buy that. Yes. Ooh, look at that. Nice T-Rex. Yeah, so I'm just going to try and get through all that stuff really fast. The museum stuff, for example, I found out you actually do get money through the mail, and it does come out at the same time when your bills come in, and you get 10% of your returns every week. And I believe you put in roughly 10 grand into all the museum stuff once you purchase everything. So that's 1,000 simoleons a week every time we get our bills. So we're easily paying off our bills purely off the museum investments. What's next? I actually want to talk to him because he's going to give us some rep goals, which I might do them a bit, but it's not going to be the main focus. I'll do them now and again. I want to focus on the campaign. The Richies need to know that you're still legit, so we'd like you to perfect your Mugu skills, own 30,000 in assets and 10,000 in reserves. It's all just a formality, yeah? And I think we've done 2 out of 3 of those. Let's actually look at it now. Come on, let me look at it. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to show you this as well. I've been busy getting my rep group popularity up. Right now we're at 40%. I think that's just sort of the average relationship I'm with everyone, I think. Don't quote me on that though. And there's these point things that we have with each rep group. We're doing really good, and also we're doing very good on our skill points. I've leveled up everything to the max. I won't have to level up anything anymore, which is quite the relief. And so yeah, I've sold my mirrors and I've readjusted everything here. I've had a few toilets stolen. Nobody's thought to steal my showers, even though they're worth way more. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, so we've established our rep goals. We've also got other rep goals here with the streeties. And we have, what are the other 2 ones? The other 2 rep goals will be with the nerdies and the richies. No, sorry, the nerdies and the artsies. And I don't know exactly, for now at least, where to obtain those, to trigger those goals. But we will in all due time, before the series ends. Like I said, we've already done 2 out of 3 of these. We just have to do this, own 30,000 simoleons of items, which I can do that. Got 20 grand. Yeah, I'll do that on the side. What else is there to talk about? Oh, yes, Izzles. Okay, like I said, I was getting up my relationship with a lot of people. So, I've just gandered 11 Izzle beads. So that's really good, and I'm going to spend quite a few of them. Get 3 Izzle perks. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to buy Izzles. Okay, I'm going to get this one. I don't want this one. This one sucks. I don't like the board. Do I want that one? This one, the bladder. Oh, it keeps setting me way back there. I don't know if I want this Nemesis. I don't know if that's worth it. So I want to just pass on that one. That's not worth it to me. I got 18 grand from comedy. It's nowhere near necessary. I don't need that because I've already done it. No, running's the only one I guess that we can get right now. I think we can unlock more later on. Perhaps, we'll see. But right now we're just going to get that, and there's going to be other opportunities to get more Izzle beads for talking to more people, and also finding them, which I haven't found that many. Oh wow, I can feel the running speed. It's quite fast. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm pretty sure I can feel it. That's pretty good. Really awesome that we're going to be saving so much time with those Izzle beads. Oh yes, roommate. This has been a long activity that's been in the waiting. Oh, guess what guys? I figured out how the heck roommates work. Okay, so you can't get roommate. You can't invite somebody over to be your roommate. Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is you can't invite anyone to be your roommate. Some people you just can't have as a roommate. And some people are easier than others, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I think your location depends on if a certain or would want to move in with you. That would all depend on their rep group they were in, but I'm unsure if that's true. I think it is though. But anyways, I found who I want to have as a roommate, or who, to be honest, who we can have as an actual roommate. And I'll show you that in just a moment, but first I've got to do a couple of things. I need to sell this wood because I remember I have it on me, so I can do something else. Oh, I can't sell that here. Give me a moment. Selling the woods. Seriously, we've got way too much stuff on hand, and it's really, really annoying me that I can't just get rid of some stuff. Like seriously, even if we only had a couple of blank spaces, more than one at a time, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, speaking of our pockets, I gotta show you guys something. Ooh, we need to talk to him. Give me a minute. Hey. Now we can free up one of our pockets, give him this stupid magazine thing that we don't need. Okay. Yes, this, the golden fiddle. I figured out what we use that for. We use it for a later on mission in mission 4, I think. So yeah. Also, Grandma Hattie's recipe book. I'm going to go show you right now how that works. So we've got all the ingredients that we need. We need chocolate, nuts, flour, sugar, all that stuff to do anything that's in the recipe book. And we've got all that stuff, plenty. We can get way more if we want, but I think that's plenty to get started and to make food as we wish. 2 chocolates and 1 nuts, and we mix that all together, and then we get fudge brownie mix. But we're not done there yet. We have to go over to the cooker and bake a mix. And we just toss that in and we make it happen. And there we go, we've got fudge brownies, and that's some sort of food source that we can run about with. I don't know, to be honest, if it's worth making your own foods. I don't think it is. It just seems so tedious, and it doesn't make sense at any point in the game, because at the beginning you don't really have money to buy all this equipment, and later on in the game you have enough money to just buy pizza or sushi at these places, or go to the vending machine. So it's just so obsolete. I guess it's just for fun. And also I guess we could experiment with what we could make. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Doesn't seem like there's much benefits from it. So yeah, I'm gonna go sleep now, because we need to... I think we can go over and see this person that I have in mind at 7 AM. Okay, hopefully she's here. Yes, she is. So this is who I discovered we could have as a roommate. Supernova. Or Supernova, if you want to say it fast. I'm just gonna get some of my stuff up just quickly. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, you want to move in with me? No thanks. Oh, what? What the heck? I'm so shocked right now. I actually did this a while back, like yesterday, and it worked. So I don't know why it's not working now. Seriously? Please? How are you suddenly too busy? Right, what about you? Do you want to move in with us? I'm getting desperate now. Oh, come on. What about Cannonball Coleman? Yes! So we have a roommate. I've just been so desperate to try and get a roommate. So we've got a roommate now. I don't care who it is. Let's do this. Cannonball Coleman is now officially our roommate. Sure, man, that sounds like a jumping plan. When do I move in? Immediately.